It was unintentional, I swear. When I grabbed clothes out of my closet, it just looked like a white t-shirt to me. When I put it on, I'm like, hey. I said, I might as well complete it, you know, grab the next hat that I saw. Anyway, as you guys saw, Oklahoma beat Missouri State. Killed them. Today, when I walked out of my house, just now, I was like, whew, boy, it's 55 degrees. Huge difference from just seemingly a week ago, you know, when it was like 90. Crazy weather we have over here in New York, man. Today, I am going over to my buddies Larry and Bobby's house over in Hauppauge. He's got a deck for me so I can put it on that thing. Instead of a hauler, we're gonna convert that hauler into an actual working lawnmower. How about that? Cash me outside. Anyway, I'm gonna move these two fixed lawnmowers to the back because I seriously do not have any room in my garage. I did want to show you a difference here. As you can see from these two Toro recyclers, they're both almost identical with the exception of the fact that this one has a bagger and smaller wheels in the back, right? I mean, the wheel is the same diameter as the fronts, right? This model over here is the exact same mower, however, it has the high wheel in the back, right? The big wheel and no bagger, right? I like the bigger wheel better, obviously. They're both 6.75 Kohlers, right? 149 cc's. They're both identical engines. But if you look at the air filter cover for this one, look where these tabs are, right? They're exactly there. Well, if you look at this one here, right? Look at the tabs. There are two tabs closer, right next to each other there, and one big one there. So it differs in that way. So I couldn't use this one to put there because it wouldn't fit. You know what I mean? Of course they do that, so you can go out and spend money. As you know, I have another XT7, which is slightly different from the XT675, you know, but it is apparently the same engine. As you can see, this type is the longitudinal one with the one screw, you know. I got my tarps yesterday, and of course, this tarp, 6x8, is a little short, but it looks a little better than that orange thing. I also took another one and I put it over here to reinforce the hole that I had over there. So this will do for the winter, I hope. It'll hold up. I was bamboozled a little because in the picture it looked like it was a much thicker tarp, but this is the cheap kind of tarp you get at the dollar store. So I was bamboozled, and I'm gonna yell at that guy. So cheap, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give this guy bad feedback on eBay unless he helps me out. Also, if you can see, this is the auto choke thermostat thing, the arm for this type, right? The kind with the tabs that are like that. It rotates like that, you know what I'm saying? So when this moves, this thing rotates. It's like vertical, you know, on the side. Whereas this one that I was working on has this kind. I actually ordered another one of these. It was $15 plus tax on eBay. So brand new one of these thermostat arms, auto choke arms. So I paid $16 for that. The cover here, believe it or not, was only $8, but they were all from China. And it would take probably until December before I got a cover for it, you know? So I'd probably sell this by then, so I didn't want to wait. The ones that are in America are over $15, so I'm not going to pay $13 for this, $15 for that. I'm in this for 40 bucks for a $125 mower. You know, to me, I'm not going to spend that. You know, I don't even spend $40 on a tractor. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to fabricate one myself. I've got all kinds of black covers around. I'll make one, you know, and I'll get some filters too. But I did buy that because I wanted to see if that thermostat auto choke arm was the reason why this thing wouldn't open the choke flap. I'm going to Larry's house soon, and I'm giving him some product. That's what he needs, and that's a trade for the deck. He's also a big Mets fan, as I am, and I had an extra one of these. Maybe he'll like it. And I'm also giving him one of my kitty chairs, because every time I go over there, I've got nowhere to sit. I'm over here at Larry's house. It's Henry!
So what?
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, I'll do it. Go ahead,
Okay.
do it again.
It's Henry!
I'm Mowers and Blowers!
The other one's much better.
I'm Mowers and Blowers!
That's good. Look at Bobby's car. An Oldsmobile Delta 88 from 1998.
A Delta 88?
That's what they used to call them. I had a Delta 88. Anyway, we're over here at Bobby's house, actually. And Larry's got a couple of mowers here for sale. He's got this Scott's by John Deere. It's got a 575. And we have a hauler. How about that, huh? Looks pretty good. He's getting about $250 for it.
That looks like a 5/8. If you get it like a 12-tooth 5/8.
I don't know. 5/8 won't get on it. This barely gets on it.
Yeah? There's plenty of room. Let's try a smaller socket. You're on the right track.
Maraschino chocolates. They could just screw around with that thing all day. I'm just sitting on my chair over here, having some cherries, man. Ooh, a possible bite. So this is the deck that Larry is going to give me. Look. This thing's just about as bad a condition as the one I took it off of. I don't think I could use this, man.
Zigzag.
So, I am determined to stay and show you guys if he ever is able to salvage this muffler. Again, it backfired. The bottom half of the muffler popped out. And unless we take the whole damn muffler off, right? And you can't get it off because those three bolts there are dusty. So now, since we closed the gap a little bit, right? You could actually throw some welds right along there just to seal the gap. So we're gonna try to salvage this muffler. We're gonna see Larry weld. Hey Larry, how good of a welder are you?
Top notch. I mean, I have my certifications. I got a welding BS. You know what a BS in welding is?
Absolutely. Everybody knows what a welding BS is.
Yeah, well, I'm as hack as it gets, but I'm getting better.
Well, you remember this. I also have a BS in welding.
Really?
Yes, sir. But I practice a lot and I'm getting better at it. But I'm going to close my eyes and record this. Let's go.
I think the thing is to go slowly back and forth and let it bubble and puddle. And you just like this. See?
How does that song go again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, tell me when you're going to do it so I can close my
Hey,
eyes.
shout out to Nick from Medford for this welding helmet.
Hey, all right. See,
Thanks.
Nick from Medford's giving all of us guys some stuff.
Yeah, he's giving us the business.
All right, tell me when you're going so I can close my eyes.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna start.
Go.
I want a little faster.
That's what she said!
You look.
I've got it on my tripod. How many times did you walk up those that hill, Bobby?
It must be a dozen fucking times. I made all little on the flag around.
Bro, I don't know if this is strong enough to stop that. This is
May not be.
spots.
It works for a Sutherland. I don't know about TIG welding.
Is this just a wire brush? Well, I mean, isn't that a flux weld?
Yeah, flux core.
Flux core, right? Holy shit, it's really bright here.
About an inch down. We're not going back and forth. We're just going straight across.
I definitely got some, and I blasted through some in other spots. Yeah, I'm not good at this.
Maybe it's Henry's back.
All right, so Larry did a pretty good job
Ha ha ha.
filling that stuff. I mean, we just started it up and it sounded way better, but there's still a couple of small little leaks, and I told him that he should try to fill those holes. You know, you gotta try to fill the holes, you know what I mean?
Little holes.
It's not working. Wait. Nice. Yo, I just filled that hole.
Nice. We needed the pro.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah. If you leave the mask down, it turns light again. You don't have to bring it up. His flip-flops. He's gonna burn his feet with the damn thing.
You got his camera on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I like the commentary.
I only have 5,000 feet of wire, so.
Dude. Hey, you know what? This is a lot better than my Harborfreight one.
Is your Harborfreight Chicago Electric?
Yeah,
It is Chicago Electric.
it is. Holy hell. This one works a lot better than mine. Oh, son of a gun. Now I'm blind. There's a hole here. Hello.
Sure you want to take a picture?
So
Why did he sound Jewish when he said that?
I filled up all them holes there, dudes. I mean, it doesn't look pretty, but I think we might have gapped all them seams, you know, and the holes so that we don't get any exhaust leaks. That was fun.
Turn that key, Mama.
Turn the key, Mama.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Stop screwing around. Let's go. Yeah. So here's his John Deere. It is a lawn tractor. However, it does have rear wheels that are big enough to be a garden tractor. But being that it is still this single transaxle hub without the lug nuts, it's still considered a lawn tractor, but it has really big wheels. I told him that he should at least primer the body and the deck and give it a coat of paint. You could sell it for a lot more money, but he's selling it as is. He figures while he has the welder out, why not fix his railing? Hey. Looks like Larry's gonna make some money today. Some dude with a white van. Do you know how many white vans have passed by today? Looks like he's gonna sell a hauler. Not a hauler, a hauler. We're just sitting here watching. He's got a couple of push mowers out of his work van. Oh, this is a Troy build. It's not a Toro.
All right.
It's a Troy. Hey, guess what? This is the one that I hit my tit on. Oh, you guys want to see?
Ooh.
Yucky, huh? Crazy, right?
It's like mower porn.
This is the one. This is the same thing I hit my tit on. I was close to it. Holy cow!
Oh, you got to take these out all the way.
Oh yeah. You know something, Larry?
What's that?
This deck is Dunsky! This deck is Dunsky! Forget about it! You're not screwing with this anymore!
What, are you kidding me? This is nothing.
No, you just gotta keep the quantum engine and that's it! The rest of it goes away! This deck is Dunsky! Don't spend time trying to fix that crap, it's done! Hey, look what he's got! Another Toro recycler with a Kohler XT675! Whoa, 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 what is this? What is this?
Look, this is my old
That's the second biggest leveler I've ever seen. Ready, get the button. Ready, 1, 2, 3, oh, son of a bitch! Hey, look at that!
This one sort of runs.
Toro recycler. This one sort of runs. Nice. Awesome. Ooh, look at that, guys. This one has what I was just telling you this morning. It needs the air filter cover that has the two clips that go close together like that, not the one that's spread out like that. Very interesting. But this is definitely a 675 XT. Yes, it is. 149cc. Maybe it's got no gassage.
Probably. No, it's got some.
Oh, it's got some? And it has the auto choke thermostat. That's the side one, not the flat one. I wish he had a bagger for this. That would have been really helpful.
I think Bobby does.
He has a bagger for the Toro?
Well, he's got the same machine.
Oh, yeah. This is a good machine. I really like the Toros. They're nice.
Why isn't it starting?
Come on, Larry, pull it harder.
I've seen you pull something like 10 times going, what's he doing? Then in the 11th one it starts.
Here, hold on. Let's get some go-go juice. No, you don't have to do anything. Just stick it in there. I bet you this self-propulsion works. Here, rip this off like that. Push it in to the left side. Left side right there.
See, that's why I need shit.
What happened?
It's not coming out. Sorry.
Did you use the straw? Just needs a carb clean, baby.
Drop the ball.
That's all it needs is a carb clean, and this thing should be good to go. Of course, if you had it running a little bit longer, we could see if the self-propulsion works.
Okay.
But you really should use the straw. You won't be able to get it through the intake manifold. You never know. Jesus. There, that's good enough. There you go.
Hurry, it's leaking out.
That's what she said.
It worked.
Yep. Drop the bowl, blow it out. It ought to be all right. Nice.
Get a bag for it. It has no oil in it.
How do you know that?
Suck the oil out.
I said it doesn't have oil.
It's got oil.
We just decided we were going to triage those 3 push mowers that they got just to see what was wrong. Obviously, that Troy built deck is Dunsky, so he's given that to me. I'm going to keep the engine and put it on the Murray deck that I have with that Tecumseh engine that I don't want, because this deck is Dunsky. And then that that Toro, he can just clean the carb, and that Toro is good to go. It's a good mower. Let's just find out if that if he gets it running for a while, see if that self-propulsion works.
It does.
How do you know?
We saw it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
You mean when it was running for that 2 seconds, you saw it moving?
Yeah, I engaged it.
Really?
Yes.
Nice. Putting some gassage into this Murray convertible mulcher. 525 horsepower.
IC
industrial commercial
commercial.
quantum XTE engine. Ooh, a lot of fancy schmancy stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Remember, it's got a primer bulb there, Lawrence.
Oh, there it is. Ooh.
Whoop, there it is. Ooh, whoop, there it is.
It's giving me resistance.
Is it? That's good news.
All right. So
5 to 1 odds it doesn't start.
what do we got here? What's going on?
I think that might be the propulsion.
Oh, the self-propulsion.
I think that's the propulsion. Just pull down the bale candle. That's it. Yeah. Give her a rip, tater chip. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, almost.
Smoke.
Wow. So I'm home now, and I just want to show you guys the deck that Larry gave me. While I'm thankful for the deck, it is in some rough shape though. As you can see, there are rust holes pretty much everywhere. But at least it still has this part here that's attached. You know? Then over here, it's pretty rusty too. But Larry gave me this like metal bracket. I think maybe I can weld some parts, you know, just to, you know, at least make it work. Maybe. I mean, I don't have a deck, so here is a deck. You got to start from something, right? So maybe I'll dab into it and try to weld it up and, you know, put black paint over it and see if it functions properly. As you also saw, we triaged a couple of mowers that he picked off the street. And while he's keeping the Toro, he didn't want this one because the deck is Dunsky, right? And we don't know if the engine works, but I believe this also has a sheared QA because it pulls the handle right out of your hand. It's ironically the same mower that pulled it out of my hand on the other day and hit my right breast. As you guys saw, this Murray here, engine runs really well. Self-propulsion also works. The handle for this bagger needs to be welded back onto the frame because it's loose, right? And also there's like a jiggly noise in there when it runs. So he didn't want to mess with it. He says, do you want it? I said, not really, because I said, what are you going to do with it if I don't take it? And he says, throw it to the curb. And I says, okay, I'll take it. Which is usually the case with me, is that if you're throwing it out, I'll take it. I've got these 3 blown engines just sitting there. I'm not going to unload it today because, honestly, I don't feel like it. What do you think about that? I got the Troy-Bilt bagger for this thing. I'll probably use it for another MTD mower that doesn't have one. Give me a couple of buckets so I can put some holes in the bottom of it and put engines on it. Those buckets are actually very good for engine, you know, to put engines on. Just take a hammer, knock a hole in the bottom, and put the crankshaft through it and just let it sit there. Good storage, you know. But that's my episode today. Hanging out with Bobby and Larry over at his house, picking up some crap that he didn't want. I gave him some Lucas Oil products for a deck, which I needed to try to get that Franken-Mower 3 going, which is probably what I'll do tomorrow. Try to do some welding on the deck and try to get that deck reconditioned. And in the meantime, after that, take all this stuff out of my van. And I feel a little overwhelmed again, fellas. I've got like 9 mowers and another tractor to do. And I guess it's plenty of content coming your way. I wanted to remind you guys that I also have a Facebook page too. I never mention it so much because mostly everybody uses my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. And if you guys want to like me on Facebook, feel free. Just go to Facebook and type in Mowers Blowers. You'll find me. I have about 150 or so followers. It's the same guys that are following me on Instagram, you know. But I've got exciting news. I actually got a deal last night on 2 different types of stickers. I know I mentioned that new stickers were coming your way, and while I ordered 10 test batch for 1 and 10 test batch for 2, the deal came in yesterday where I just had to jump on it. So I know that these will fly off the shelves, so I ordered 50 of one and 50 of the other. So I've got 60 of each coming. I'm still keeping them at the same price at $5 each. They're both holographic. You're gonna absolutely love it. When I get them in the mail, I'll show it to you guys, and we'll have the link working on eBay for you guys to buy them too. So looking forward to the new stickers, and I hope you guys like them. I think you will. It's a little bit different than normal. And anyway, that was my video today. Hanging out with Bobby and Larry, and also welding his split muffler on his John Deere tractor. That was kind of fun because that was the only second different welder I've ever used, you know what I'm saying? But it seemed to work pretty well. But anyway, thanks for joining me on today's episode. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.